Back in high school, I first crossed paths with my ex-fiance's sister when she began dating my best friend. Our senior year ended with her getting pregnant, which led to a quick marriage. After graduation, I enlisted in the military, serving 6 years until a medical discharge brought me back home. That's when my relationship with my ex began. I landed a solid job that required frequent travel, often keeping me away for up to 10 days at a time. During some last-minute wedding preparations, I saw a message from her sister on her phone. The message said, "Have you told your boyfriend about your fling with your ex? If you don't come clean tonight, I will tomorrow." Curious and suspicious, I asked her about the message. She tried to downplay it, but I kept pushing until she admitted she had run into her ex at her bachelorette party. She claimed nothing happened, but I knew she was lying. After she fell asleep, I went through her phone and found a trove of texts and photos showing they'd been hooking up since we started dating, especially during my business trips. I forwarded all the evidence to my phone, woke her up, confronted her, and ended things on the spot. She tried to play the victim, but I showed her a screenshot of her and her ex in our bed and said, "Vanessa, your ex-boyfriend looks awfully familiar." She broke down in tears as I calmly showed her the door. I called off the wedding and enlisted help to notify the guests. My best friend's wife confessed that during the bachelorette party, she caught my ex sneaking off with her ex. She confronted them and gave my ex an ultimatum to confess or be exposed. Little did she know this affair had been ongoing. Now, about the honeymoon. I had planned an extravagant 10-day trip to a dream destination my ex always talked about. The entire trip, with luxury hotels and incredible experiences, was her idea of a perfect vacation. With the wedding already costing me 10 grand, canceling the honeymoon would mean losing even more money. Instead, I offered the trip to my best friend and his wife. They had never had a proper honeymoon or vacation since marrying young and having kids. They were thrilled, managed to get time off work, and arranged childcare for the trip's duration. When my ex found out, she went ballistic. She bombarded me with angry calls and texts, accusing me of ruining her life. Her friends and some family members, whom she had lied to, also reached out to blame me for the breakup. Her ex even texted me, questioning my manhood and threatening me. He must have been with her the previous night to have my number. I didn't respond to any of them, but couldn't help but wonder if I was wrong for giving my ex-dream honeymoon to her sister and my best friend. Update. Despite being calm under pressure, that night left me a mess. Receiving so many messages from people I thought cared about me was disorienting. Thankfully, regular job-related checkups, including blood work, came back negative for any infections after I got tested specifically for STDs. Following your advice, I got a restraining order against the other guy for his threats. Having good connections with local law enforcement paid off. You all were right. The truth came out on its own. The night after she learned about the honeymoon, my ex showed up at her sister's place, banging on the door and demanding details. Denied entry, she lost it, screaming until the neighbors called the cops. She was detained. During her meltdown, she admitted to using me, never loving me, and sleeping around behind my back. All of this was caught on the doorbell camera. They posted it online, leading to apology messages from her family, though her friends remained silent. I sent them screenshots of her messages, including a PG-rated photo, showing her bad-mouthing them. Her ex then showed up at my house drunk and trying to break in. I restrained him gently until the police arrived, resulting in his arrest. He now faces charges for assault, attempted breaking and entering, and violating the restraining order. My ex has lost most of her support network, spent a night in jail, and her affair partner is heading to jail. I secured a month-long contract with bonuses, offering a chance to clear my head by leaving the country. I hope to return with a better mindset. My friend and his wife left for the trip today. I managed to change the trip's personal details to their names and arranged for the hotel to place a camera with a note saying, "Remember to make lasting memories and document the journey." If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more thrilling tales and updates. Your support means the world to me.